Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for October 8th, 2013. It's currently 8:30 a.m. And let me tell you, it is a lot better out there than it was yesterday. I mean, let's face it, we were dealing with showers and thunderstorms, a potential tornado watch, which really didn't pan out all that well, and also the potential for some very stormy weather conditions. But today, clearing skies. Winds, though, are picking up from the northwest around 10 to at times 20 miles per hour. I think for the most part, as you move further away from the coast, you're looking at 5 to 15 miles per hour. As you're moving towards the coast, 10 to 20 miles per hour. And these winds are going to veer towards the northeast by this afternoon and pick up ranging from 10 to 20 miles per hour throughout the entire Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area. So it's definitely going to be breezy. Temperatures right now are in the mid to upper 40s, just to the north of New York City, lower to mid 40s over northeastern Pennsylvania, and along the coast we're in the lower to mid 50s. Temperatures today are going to range from the upper 60s to lower 70s right along the immediate coast, especially in your urban areas. Let's say about 70 degrees to 69 degrees, somewhere in that ballpark. Further north into the interior, mid to upper 60s can be expected. Far cooler than what we've been experiencing over the past several days. So high pressure is clearly in control, but we have trouble brewing down here in the southeast coast. Now for today and tomorrow, this high pressure system will basically be in control and shift towards New England. And that means that our winds are going to veer to the northeast and remain so through tomorrow, ranging from 10 to 20 miles per hour. The reason why the winds are going to be ranging from 10 to 20 miles per hour is because of what's called a pressure gradient. That's the difference between this high pressure system and this low pressure system. These two are going to be a major player over the next 7 days, and they are going to create some havoc for the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan areas starting on Thursday and continuing on through the weekend. And what I mean by that is that the miles are all over the place. The potential for showers will be high, and unfortunately, it's going to be rather raw and cool out as we head into our Columbus Day weekend. Now, on the radar, you can see really not much going on around the northern mid-Atlantic, but we do have showers starting to really organize themselves just right along the North Carolina coast. This is an area of low pressure that's starting to get itself organized, and we can see that very nicely on the infrared satellite picture. Showers and thunderstorms just blowing up here off of the North Carolina coast and right on the North Carolina coast. And it's all because of this low pressure system right here. Now, this is actually the remnants of Tropical Storm Karen. Yes, it may be dead, but it's still causing problems. And it's causing problems now as what's called a cold core low, an extratropical low. So don't worry, this is not going to redevelop into a tropical storm or anything, but it will create some unsettled weather conditions for the northern mid-Atlantic Thursday on through this upcoming weekend. Now, the question is, when this low pressure system starts to develop, just how far off the coast will it be? You see, what's happening now is that we're seeing this upper level low, which we can see really nicely on the water vapor satellite picture, starting to organize and get itself together. And it's going to kind of meander around Virginia and North Carolina over the next couple of days. And as it's meandering around the mid-Atlantic, we're going to have this surface low pressure system basically do the same thing off of the coastal waters. Now, some model guidance suggests that this low pressure system will just basically sit right here as a weak low pressure system or even an open trough and throw moisture back into the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area because of this high pressure system and this low pressure system driving moisture in from the Atlantic via a easterly to northeasterly wind. That, of course, means waves of showers, overcast skies, temperatures in the lower to mid 60s, even 50s. However, other models take this low pressure system a little bit further out, let's say around the Gulf Stream here, and puts us in this dry zone, which we could see right here over central Pennsylvania. And what that means is that, well, scattered cloud cover, a light northeasterly wind, and temperatures in the lower to mid 70s. So there's a bit of a difference in the forecast there between which model you want to buy. The GFS, the European, the Canadian, they're all pretty much all over the place. And it's all because we're trying to figure out exactly where this upper level low is going to take shop and sit around over the next couple of days. So I've kind of gone in between here and kind of mixed everything together and put together basically a middle road type forecast. where I think what's going to happen is that this low pressure system will basically sit right around the Delaware, the Delmarva Peninsula, and New Jersey coastal waters, roughly about 200 miles off the coast, and produce a nice northeasterly wind for the next couple of days, starting on tomorrow with increasing clouds tomorrow night, overcast cloud cover Thursday on through Sunday with waves of showers moving into the coastline. Unfortunately, it's going to be a bit raw out there. And unfortunately, with those winds coming in from the northeast, they'll keep temperatures cool. Now, right now, I'm looking at 10 to 20 miles per hour with the winds. If this low pressure system locks in more around here, let's say about 150 miles off the mid Atlantic coast, then we're looking more at winds around 15 to 30 miles per hour. Regardless, we're going to be dealing with some coastal flooding, minor to moderate coastal flooding, with an increase of around a foot to maybe 3 feet above normal tides. And also, if this low pressure system is a little bit closer to the coast, look for temperatures more in the 50s rather than the 60s. So, not looking very good for this upcoming weekend if you have any outdoor plans. Hopefully, this low pressure system tracks more out over the Gulf Stream and we end up with more of a scattered cloud cover type regime with temperatures averaging near normal. Again, this is going to be something that we're going to have to watch over the next couple of days. Here's the latest model guidance from the Penn State UL website using the European model guidance, but again, there is high volatility with the forecast for Thursday on through Sunday. For today and for tomorrow, high pressures in control, temperatures in the mid to upper 60s away from the coast, upper 60s to lower 70s in your urban locations, basically mid 60s right along the coast, away from your urban locations like the immediate New Jersey coast. Winds again will be shifting towards the northeast at around 10 to 20 miles per hour. Now notice for today and tomorrow that dry air is right over the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area and also over much of New England. Now for this upcoming weekend, we start to see that moisture plume start to build into the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area on Thursday. That remains in place for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday with waves or showers and also unsettled weather conditions. By Monday, high pressure finally builds into the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area, producing scattered cloud cover and temperatures in the upper 60s to lower 70s. So again, everything hinges on the development of this low pressure system. And as it develops and sets up shop off the mid-Atlantic coast, we'll have a better handle on what to expect for Thursday on through this upcoming weekend, whether we're overcast and unsettled and raw, or whether we'll see more scattered cloud cover for Saturday and Sunday. Regardless, if you're along the coast, please be prepared for minor to moderate coastal flooding due to the persistent northeasterly to easterly wind today on through this upcoming weekend. That is your forecast discussion for today. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. Follow the latest weather information at nynjpaweather.com and nynjpaweather on Twitter and Facebook. Have a wonderful day. Stay safe out there.